eating sushi with chopsticks, boy. I'm just chopping the beats up, man. 25-minute beat. Well, not even 25 minutes, because I actually I didn't start anything until I came up here, so it took me, about 5 minutes to roll my cigarette, and then it took another couple minutes to set everything up. So I made this beat in the last 15 minutes. I want to keep calling them 10-minute beats, but I can't get one done in 10 minutes. But 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, it's something, something new to listen to. Can't decide which vocals I want to keep in here, though. Or even if I want to have the vocals in it at all. I'm just trying to make it like a simpler beat, I guess. I'm digging this one. It's not the best thing ever, but it's something. It's like I said, it's something to listen to. If I could give it a name, I'm gonna just name it "Oh Yeah," because that's what it sounds like. The little vocals are saying in there. Oh yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Probably still punched in on the clock. That's really all I wanted to do. I just wanted to make a little beat real quick before I get started painting. Cause the last beat I made, I called it something, Consequences. But the last beat I made, I've been rocking that for like 3 days. I really like that last one too. This one's, like I said, just something simple, something kind of chill. Yo, Titan, what up, bro? This man said he started that new position. That's what's up. Yo, my boss called me into the office today talking about, yo, she was talking about my new position that may be coming up. I may be changing titles in September, possibly, maybe. But I'm gonna go from being a case manager to a supervisor, and so they're gonna like I said, they're building a program just for me, yo. So I might be supervisor of my own department soon. But that's what the organization's director said. The big boss said supervisor. My direct boss, my direct director, she told me, she was like, look, if this thing is fleshed out to its own program, it's gonna need a director itself. So you'll be more than a supervisor. You'll be the director, and then you'll have a supervisor, and then the supervisor I have like 2 employees under them. So that's what they want. Well, that's what my direct supervisor wants, for me to be like parallel with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. But we'll know something by the end of the year. Maybe, possibly. But so like I say, my director talked with me about it, and the organization's director talked with me about it a little bit today, so we'll see. But hey, congratulations. Hey, motherfuckers is making moves, yo. Yo, happy birthday. June 24th. Your birthday on the 24th? Yeah. And so like I'm third on the rung in my department. Like, it's it is what it is, but I love my job, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I contribute a lot. I feel like I don't know. I do like my job. I'm fine where I'm at. But if they want to like move me up some, I'm good with that too. So, like I say, we'll see. But P, I know you've been talking about that coming for a minute too. The man said the day the first day, I had to meet some people. You know what I'm saying? Send a couple emails out. Had to change my email description from this to now it's this. I feel you, bro. Motherfucking the professor. Yeah, your birthday. That's what's up, bro. You ain't no Gemini though. You missed it, right? I think. I don't know what the cutoff mark is. I think like it's the 20th of each month or somewhere like in the middle of the month. That's when the sign switches over. I always thought that was weird too. Like, why don't the sign? If there's 12 months and 12 signs, why don't each month just have a sign? But it's like each month has 2 signs, and the second half of the month goes into the first half of the next month, and then that switches over. And so like you can be a Gemini at the end of May or the beginning of June, but then like the end of June it switches over to whatever the fuck comes next. I don't know. But being that late in the month, I don't think me and you the same sign. Hey, bro, look. There is no reason for me and you to stay in communication. We are not in the same department. We are not working on the same programs or projects. Forward it to CC everybody else in this bitch. Stop emailing me. Hello? I'll be right down. I gotta I gotta go move a car real quick. I'll be right back. I get by and I do drive too fast, that speeding. I do ride, I stay high on that Mai Tai and that weed. Ooh, I like that shit. Stay high on that good weed and the Mai Tais and I do drive, that's too fast, that's speeding. Yeah, and I do fast and I do. Alright, that's another one. But the last one I did, what, Consequences? I've been listening to this one a lot. Alright, Pete, I gotta get your opinion on that one. I'm digging that one. I don't know what it is about that beat, but alright. Man, this YouTube stay buffering. That shit will not play. I don't know why, like, I can't get YouTube on the tablets. I always have to pull out the laptop to get the YouTube to come up. Back to GarageBand for a minute. I just made a new 10-minute beat. Shit is fire. You already listened to it?
No, I can hear it downstairs. It was bumping. Stuff to that.
doesn't support the OS versions anymore. Yeah, it's something like, yo, like YouTube will not fucking pop up on the iPad for some reason, bro. And like you say, I have, if I'm not mistaken, I have like the latest updated version of whatever software. And every time I try to play YouTube from the tablet, nope. But you know, everything else I can fucking get on the internet and do everything else on there. You know what? I wonder if I wonder, and I wonder if you know what it means to find your dreams come true. Wow, I can't even load the App Store. Oh, there it goes. It came up. Okay, App Store. What about? Oh, the Rumble app. Will that play? Rumble's just like YouTube, basically. Let's see if I put Rumble on the tablet. And we get a little bit of entertainment. Entertainment. Can we get a little bit of? Can we get Hey, bro. I watched so Bethesda did a deep dive presentation of the new game Starfield. Oh my fucking god, bro. But even Steve Howard said, now that we've partnered with Xbox, or now that we're with Microsoft, I think he said. Whatever little phrase he said, he basically said it to let you know, like, yeah, this is exclusive content, and it's not gonna come to motherfucking PlayStation. Something he said, either I think now that we're with Microsoft, or now that we're partnered with Microsoft, or I don't know. But then the one guy who was actually, I didn't watch like the well, I guess it was the whole presentation, but I watched somebody else watch it. This one gamer guy I watch a lot, and he was like, the game seems so massive that it would probably have to play on play on PC. Yeah, because Microsoft got the Game Pass, and you can run that shit on the PC. But I don't have a PC. I mean, all I have is my laptop, and that shit ain't strong enough to run no game like that. A couple years ago, I really did think about just building a gaming rig. I started looking up like how-to videos, or there's a couple of different people that'll just build it for you for a fee. But then I don't know. I know most people don't use their gaming rig for anything else other than gaming. But if I had a strong ass PC, I would still like surf the web with that shit and do other shit online with it other than just games. So I figure it'll be useful that way, because
I don't know, like PlayStation used to have like that direct web browser. Now it's not. It's kind of there, but not really. Like there's a way to get around it where you can get on the web from the PlayStation. But I don't know. I always see the benefits of having a desktop, especially when it's beefy enough to run like good ass games. I just I don't know. So used to the console and controller. Switch up to the modem and the keyboard. I'll just build a PlayStation and PC form. What CPU do you want? Whatever the PS5 has. What kind of graphics card do you want? Whatever the PS5 has. Just make me a PS5 computer. Is that even possible? Man, yo, or PSN used to be the shit. It's weird now, and they still do have a lot of that stuff on there, but it's like in the store, and I don't know, it's a lot more content is behind the paywall, where they used to just give us so much stuff. But at the same time, I think that you do get we still get so much stuff, and plus they already know like that people will pay for it. So in a way, it is what it is. I remember when like they had all the other streaming services attached, Daily Motion and UStream. They did away with that. I don't know. Even on the PS5, like you can't stream like this right here anymore. I don't think you can. Like it's weird. I haven't found a way just to utilize the open camera. Like the only way you can start a stream is if you're already playing a game. Man, they already said like I don't think third quarter this year. I don't think they're making any more games for the old hardware either. I think Microsoft and Sony are just sticking with their current gen stuff now. Yeah, that's another thing. Or you don't get a lot of shit from across the pond, like you say Japan and Europe. Um, I don't know how I just got paint all over me, but I did. Uh, yeah, they don't get everything we get, and then we don't get a lot of stuff they get. I remember, like, normally even when the new consoles roll out, they don't even have access to them at the same time that we do. Sometimes, you know, we'll get that shit weeks or months ahead of other countries. And then Japan, like a lot of their simulation games, like dating sims and all that shit, like we don't get a lot of that stuff. And they have a lot more of their um, manga and anime turned into games that we don't have access to. So like you say, people got to create a fucking Japanese account just to play so fucking hidden gems. But I don't know. Like I said, that Starfield, man, oh man, man, oh man, that game looks so good. All right, this is once again. I can't even get Rumble to download on here. So let me see. Just turn that off. Turn that off. Then turn Bluetooth on here.
It's superhero dance school.
We are the first species on the face of this earth to be aware of evolution, to be aware that we are affecting our own evolution by everything that we do. The babies we eat, the food we eat, the wars we fight.
The babies
Something
we
that's really going
eat.
to
What?
shock you is that they've
Did she
already
say the
planned
babies
a
we eat?
global constitution for you. It's already been planned. They're already planning to do away with the Constitution of the United States under Presidential Executive Order number 11490, signed into law in 1969. You don't even know about it, do you? Well, we have that right here as well. But this book here is the Global Constitution Plan. And in fact, what does it say, Anthony? A Constitution for the Federation of Earth. And very clearly here in the period.
Welcome back to the coolest channel on YouTube, man. But look, how y'all been? Look, I got a crazy lineup for y'all here today, man. I finally got a little bit situated. I've been moving, and I got this new studio space that, you know, is getting renovated and everything. So look, just a little bit more patient with me. Look, man, we're gonna wrap things back up, man. I've been putting in work. That's what I've been doing. But look, hopefully y'all been enjoying y'all time away from me. I know I had too, you know what I'm saying? But look, let's get into this video, people. It's some strange things going on since I've been gone. But let's hop into it.
Players around the field. It's fake. Sometimes they are on the field. You see them dropping like flies like this? Just dropping. Like flies. All over soccer, football, wrestling, all over the place. Just dropping. You see the big green lights going up? There's another thing that happens. Cloning in the players' playground. Some of them are not the players that you see. Some of them have on prosthetics. Some of them are, I'd say, creatures, hybrid.
What?
That does exist, where their DNA is taken, again, for cloning facilities, like hair shaved, teeth pulled out, DNA taken, things like that. So let's say they break their hand quickly. There's something that can be used with machines. So med beds. We all know about med beds, right? So There's a definition of med that's going on backwards right now. If somebody hurts themselves, they can get well like that in sports. Because it's a DNA thing. They take their DNA, they use that for cloning facilities, they bring them back, and they're back to hunting. Even though they may be a shitty player, they need their face. So let's say some of them don't even have, some of them have one leg. Some of them you'll see them dribbling together. It'll look like someone carrying a basketball over the hoop. Like, you know, those three corners that don't even look like three corners? And you're like, how the hell? And the little bit is like, yeah! Like, but in reality, it's green screen. Somebody takes that ball and moves it to the hoop, and then checks the TV and what's the ratings? Did it go up? Cool. Let's do that again. Your whole world is a stage. How I know that is because I've been up there with them. I had to speak to one of the players. I didn't speak about the assault about one of the players that had a prosthetic cheek. And we took it off like a little I don't even know what was going on inside of his body. It's not letting us know. Again, the research is in this. And I'm not lying. How people want to sit here and make this How can you make this
stuff in the air?
Hold up, I know a bunch of people that like come on this, like in today's society, what we know about the internet and stuff, I know a bunch of people that come on here and just make some shit up about that, but I have a problem with like green situation and everything. I've heard stories about people not being some things, but I don't know, y'all. Do y'all see the green screen happening for real? I don't see that being the thing. You're not tried it, but the NBA, I don't think the NBA is on the green screen. It's too many people in the arena. It's like too many moving parts to try something like that. But technology that advanced.
The CIA just admitted this the other day. They're putting it in the air. I know, and I'm not going to expose the name of this pilot, but I know a commercial airline pilot who said, hey Stu, I heard you talking about chemtrails. I know that people are all over you calling you a crazy conspiracy theorist. It's absolutely 1000% true. The military is doing this. They are doing this. It's not like your United or American Airlines flight, the Delta plane that's flying over you. That's not who's doing this. I mean, they do have contrails because of the moisture in the air, but that is not what these chemtrails are. We're talking about the perfectly crisscross patterns that you see when you see the fake clouds in the sky. I took a picture, actually, the other day. Somebody sent me a picture. Hey, rejoice, guess what? Real clouds in the sky today for a change. These are being done by unmanned or maybe manned piloted aircraft from the military. They're perfectly crisscrossed all over the country. You can see them very heavily in certain areas. It's affecting the weather, and it's poisoning you. These people are keeping you just sick enough that you have to be perpetual, customers of the pharmaceutical industrial complex. They are killing us. It's going, the people who decide that they want to grow their own gardens, Mike, because they don't want the stuff that's been sprayed with all of the nonsense bullshit. Guess what? Even if you have your own garden outside of your house, these people are spraying your stuff. And so you then have to obviously take extra precautions. I don't know if you can wash this stuff off.
There were 3 astronauts. The 3 that was chosen, they were ex-military pilots. They're the ones that actually went to Serpol. 1 died in Serpol, 1 stayed, and 1 came back. They were supposed to be gone for 10 years. They left in 1960.
Hold on, 1 stayed? Like, no. First of all, nigga, you not lead. I'm not the one. I'm not the one staying. Look, if anybody planning on going any further missions with me in the future, look, I'm not the nigga that's staying. All right, I'm coming back.
5 years supposed to be back in 1975. Well, time periods are different between Serpol and Earth. The 1 came back in 1978. He tells a story about the Serpol. They lived in mud huts. They were all one race. The planet had a high radiation. They had to wear these thin suits that the Evans made for them that protected their skin from radiation. They had to wear sunglasses all the time. It never really got dark. Both suns would somewhat set and then rise again. Everything was controlled by a clock in the middle of their compound. When the bell rang, they'd have to go to dinner, breakfast. There was one huge dining facility for that particular village that they lived in. Everybody ate at the same place. It took them a long time to adjust to the food. The climate they were originally living in was 110, 150 degrees, 24 hours a day. They moved to a climate that was between 60 and 80 degrees, and they were more adaptable to that climate. They interacted with the Evans, they learned an Even language. To the best of our knowledge, the 1 man that stayed there, he interacted with an Even woman, She was one of their controllers. She could speak English. She had spent time on Earth. She was able to facilitate the things that they needed.
So it was, huh? Well, some beings on this planet.
Sí, es. Un avión, güey.
Hold up, wasn't that? Okay, I ain't tripping. I was looking at that. I see the moon and its travel. Okay, I ain't tripping. So we see both. Like, all right, that's clearly not the moon, y'all.
Cielo está altísimo, coño. Es por la cosa, ¿no? Sí tiene color rojo, coño. Sí tiene, güey. Es un avión, coño. Es un avión, coño.
It's kind of like what I see, but a lot closer in this one right here. It's crazy.
I see it now, I see it. Holy hell, what is that? Get that. That is not birds.
I got it, okay.
Those are not birds. Dude, look, what the hell is it? Holy shit, that's a bunch of fucking orbs. That's a shitload of orbs, this is fucking amazing. That looks like a bunch of orbs, doesn't it?
Those are not birds, dude.
Those are not birds.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Look.
Holy shit, they're separating. What the hell are those? Oh, people are gonna trip when they see this. People are gonna trip. Yeah, tell me those are fucking balloons, right?
Look at those two cross.
Go back and see.
Those are not birds.
Those can't be birds. There's way too many.
Look at right there, dude.
And look how they look. You would see if they were birds.
How many subscriptions are you paying for? Rocket Money finds sneaky or forgotten subscriptions and makes canceling them as easy as clicking a button. On average,
What is that? Did you get a zoomed out shot of all of that?
I
see it now, I see it.
And that would be explainable in, if it was a bunch of white birds, but it'll look a lot different when you zoom in, though.
Bro, we got two suns in the sky. We got one over here, and we got one over there.
That's planet Nibiru, bro. That's planet Nibiru. That's not the moon. It's not the sun. That's planet Nibiru. We're fucked.
This nigga crazy.
Why it look like that? Why it look like that? What the hell is that? Hold on, pause. Let's keep going.
Did you see that shit? What the fuck is that?
Like it's transforming?
The Y-Files. Already got his channel right here, bro. Let me listen to the dude. It's him and the fish, Hecklefish.
say.
That's what you talking about? The fish be tripping me out. Yeah, Hecklefish, man. Yeah, I've been watching that dude for a minute, man. Like you said, his channel's pretty dope. Like if he can debunk it, he'll tell both sides of the argument, and if he can't, he'll just give the facts about what the evidence say, what eyewitness testimony say. His last one was about time travel, something's mirror or somebody's mirror. This dude used like some kind of mirror experiment to see if time travel was possible. Yeah, all his content good. I keep thinking about getting his Patreon, because he said he put some shit on there he can't put on YouTube. I know he probably did a fucking 9/11 episode. He had to. Yo, Hecklefish is a straight up conspiracy theorist. That motherfucker don't believe shit, bro. You can't tell that motherfucking fish be landing on the moon. This motherfucker is not gonna believe it. Coming up with cool content is hard enough in itself, but then coming up with a funny ass character and a funny character that can stay consistent, that's even harder, I would think. But Hecklefish is just his inner monologue anyway. You can just tell, like, this is all his inner monologue. The shit that he want to say, he just let Hecklefish say that shit.
That might be a aurora or something, right? I thought it was the sun at first.
Something that's really going to shock you is that...
Yo, I listen to this dude right here a lot too. His name is Dre OG. And he just reacts to TikTok conspiracy videos. But lately, as everyone else can see, man, like, people been recording a lot of shit in the sky in the past couple years, and like last year and this year is getting even more and more prevalent, where motherfuckers just recording all kind of weird ass shit in the sky. And that's basically what he does. He just finds a bunch of weird ass TikTok videos, and no lie about, I always say at least like 85-90% of that shit be bullshit. And you can see his bullshit like immediately. But then there's that 5% of shit that you kind of already know is basically real. And then there's that other 5% where that shit just be like, wait, what the fuck? And then you gotta start looking some shit up. But let's say he'll just show a bunch of different clips and shit that other people have posted. But at the same time, like, just, I don't know, seeing a lot of these motherfucking videos, bro, like I said, people just filming weird ass shit in the sky. Disclosure is coming soon, because I can't imagine that none of the FBI boys ain't listening in on TikTok and Instagram and watching and seeing how many people are fucking posting like UAVs or UFOs or UAPs or whatever the fuck you want to call these things. And even, the Pentagon had to really release a little bit of shit, and then Captain Frable went on fucking Joe Rogan and told his story about the fucking Tic Tac object that they tried to chase with the fighter jets and couldn't catch it. So I don't know. So like I said, his channel is pretty cool.
Already planned a global constitution for you. It's already been planned. They're already planning to do away with the Constitution of the United States under Presidential Executive Order number 11490, signed into law in 1969. You don't even know about it, do you? Well, we have that right here as well. But this book here is the Global Constitution Plan. And in fact, what does it say, Anthony? A Constitution for the Federation of Earth. And very clearly here in the preamble, they tell us right where they're coming from. They don't mince any bones here. Right here, they say they're planning a new world order and a new age. We have very carefully documented what we're saying here today. And if you think this is silly, then I just ask you to call this organization or write them and get your own copy of this.
People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people.
The real reason why the Georgia Guidestones was demolished.
Ooh, I've always been waiting for somebody to say that.
Did you know that this thing, there's this hole right here? See that hole? It lines up with Polaris, the North Pole Star, all year. If you look at nighttime, view up on the other side, that hole goes up, and the North Pole Star right in the middle, and it happens year round. This is actually proof that the Earth is a flat, stationary Earth. And that's why this costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to build, right? This is what they want for the New World Order, of course. But the point is, they know what the Earth is, right? This thing wouldn't work if the Earth was spinning 1,000 miles an hour, shooting 66,000 miles per hour around the sun. It literally wouldn't work. It gets even worse, though, guys. On the side here, it's actually a calendar. So if you see this right here, this is a calendar. So if you look through this, you can track the sun every day throughout the year. There's a certain year where it will be right in the middle on the solstice. It's a calendar. Okay? They buried a time capsule over here. Yeah. And it tells you all about the astronomical abilities of it, right? This is some crazy stuff. So, the channel through stone indicates celestial pole. That's the little hole that you see the North Star through. Every day for thousands of years. The horizontal slide indicates annual travel of sun, which is that right there, which is how you get the solstice. Sunbeam through the capstone marks noon times throughout the year. There's a slit in the top. When it's exactly 12 o'clock, the sun will be right in the middle of it. This is because the sky does the same thing and resets every year. And this will always be accurate. That's why I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars building it. Or it would be a waste of money, right? It would only be right 1 year or something.
So there you go. The Georgia Guidestones, not only was they basically the New World Order written in stone, it was also a complete astronomical clock. Obviously there's been a massive rise in people questioning the nature of reality.
I ain't never heard that shit.
How they got here.
Elites, now that we've made travel so expensive, this golf course is all ours.
Wait.
You get here.
Kayak. They compared hundreds of travel sites to find a great deal on my flight, car, and hotel.
Kayak. Search one and done.
Sleep is the world's first ever sleep fitness company.
We believe that sleep is just like fitness.
Philip had to cover the tracks. Obviously people are exposing Agenda 21 of the United Nations, and obviously what people are calling the New World Order, which is based
I had to send that shit to my homeboy. Yeah, they were. They were. I mean, they even had like a Masonic, the the compass at the site on like the dedication marker. There was the Masonic compass was on there, but that shit did get blown up last year. So the video that he just pulled up was when it was still standing. And some, this one guy had a couple of other friends out there, and he was just trying to explain to them his understanding of the stones. So it's an older video, but I knew it was like a astronomical site, as well as it had the translation in eight major languages. I actually have some like actual photographs of the Guy stones, not like real pictures when people still had to print pictures out. Like I have some real photographs of the stones. I didn't go see them myself, but my homeboy went down there and took a bunch of pictures of them, and he let me have some pictures. But I didn't know that you can see the same star every day of the year. I never heard of that before. And once again, by being able to see that same star every day of the year, does that necessarily mean that the Earth is flat? And that whole flat Earth theory, that was the last thing that I actually jumped on, like out of all the conspiracies that I've ever heard of or ever like delved deep into. Like after I thought I've heard everything, you know, hollow Earth, fake moon landing, man and dinosaurs lived at the same time, all kind of shit. Aliens at Area 51. Shape shifting lizard people. I thought I done heard every damn thing. And then like a couple years ago, somebody said flat Earth, and I'm like, nah, motherfuckers can't be thinking the Earth is flat. Really? Nah. Let me look into this shit. Yo, you know how many motherfuckers really think the Earth is flat? I'm like, word? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. What? And I'm not saying I believe that the Earth is flat, but the flat earthers do ask like one or two really, really good ass questions. And it's like, I just have to acknowledge, like, yeah, that is a good question. I don't know. Good question, bro. And then like that clip right there. Okay, if you can see this star, which we can't even verify now because the structure is already blown up. But at one time, if you could see the same star, or any star, if you stand in one spot anywhere on the planet and you can see the same star every day of the year, what does that mean? Does it mean we're not spinning or rotating or... And that's one of the arguments that I've heard is just like, if the Earth is moving around the sun at so many 1,000 miles per hour, and our solar system is moving around our galaxy, and our galaxy is spiraling through space. And it's like, how come we see the same stars all the time? This is what I want to know. There are creatures on this earth we don't know about? Puff, I really wouldn't doubt that shit, bro. And not that that's not Puff. Not that I wouldn't doubt it, I don't doubt it. I really don't doubt that there's shit on this earth that we really don't know about. Now, how intelligent these creatures may be, that's a whole nother question. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, then I'm gonna come back and wrap up real quick. Not them skinwalkers. Oh shit. Yeah. I mean, we probably don't know about plants with healing properties deep in the jungles and forests, but they some people who on this planet who do know all that shit. Now the depths of the ocean and that fucking trench, what they say that shit over a mile, 2 miles deep, some dumbass shit. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck down that bitch, bro. The Marianas Trench is a new dark web. Yeah, that shit gotta go deep as fuck then. It's too deep. pretty accurate name though. So, um, so I got that. Got that one done. So what I need to do is swap this out. Get back on that one. Yeah, I'd rather not. Whoever brave enough to go that deep, y'all can stay down there. I'm good, man. I'll just stay on Google. Bing. I ain't getting no service or nothing up here. That shit talking about connecting. You taking too long to connect, man. I'm so impatient. Anyway, I was gonna try to show something real quick. Maybe I can build up on here. Let's see. I'm getting nothing. I ain't got no kind of service. I'm surprised the stream's still going. I mean, we do have really bad rain right now. And they're saying it's gonna rain all night. So but I have been let me see. Something that I wouldn't mind showing real quick. So these are yeah, a couple of people already told me, man, screw that degree, bro. But this is like some of the stuff I've been getting from Midjourney. So these are going to be like references for some of my next stuff. Yep. Yeah, Midjourney is a generator. Bro, this shit gonna be crazy. Once I start dropping this kind of art, these kind of paintings, all this sci-fi space shit in there. Everybody's like, what the fuck? I think mosquitoes in here. It's gonna be like fucking ancient and futuristic at the same time. If you remember that movie, Stargate, way back in the day, it's gonna be kind of, I want the visuals to be kind of similar to that, kind of something like that shit. It's coming. All right, let me turn the speaker off. All right, I'm out of here. I think that's everything. I ain't used but 2 brushes. All right. Yo, appreciate you chilling in the studio with me, bro. I'll get with you next time. Peace.